Hello everyone, I hope you are doing very well. Welcome to my Tech Hub blog. Today we are going to discuss record types. So what is record type? Record type is basically used to get the data, read, update and delete as well as write the data to the database. So whatever the business data present in the database, it is used to read those data as well as to manipulate those data. So in order to create the record type, we need to go to the Appian designer, and once we are in the Appian designer we will click on new button, and from the new button click on record type. Here we need to give the name. Let's give the name as tutorials. Display name will be plural, and here uh, give some meaningful description and click on create. Here you need to give the permission for the viewer as well as administrator roles. Click on save. Now that your database now that your record type is created, now we have to link it with the database. We have to give some database. Database can be of many types. We will see one by one each of them. So it can be database. It can fetch data from process. It can fetch data from web service, or it can fetch data from Salesforce object. So in this tutorial, we will go through web service. I will discuss all these topics in different sessions. Now click on next. Now here it is optimized data access and direct data access. Optimized data access is basically synced and it will be non-synced. It will be directly accessing data from the source, and here it will be synced data which is present in the record type. Now click on next. Now create the record source. So here you need to give the rule which is fetching the data from another source. So that you need to, if you don't have, then click on create a record type. Create a record type. We need to create a source. So there can be two options: create a new integration or use an existing integration. In this session, we will use the use an existing integration, and in later session, I will show you how you can use this option, create a new integration. Now, since we are using an existing integration, so we will search for some existing integration. Let's say I am searching for SND current weather data. Click on next. So I have selected one of the existing integration. Now let's give the name as 2. It will be unique name. So this is the name of the expression rule which will call the integration data, and we are using this expression rule in the record type. Now click on next. So here there are different types of batching methods as well. I will show, I will discuss each one of them in separate sessions. Otherwise, this session will be much longer. So in this session, I will go with the no batching method. Click on create. So with this, there will be two objects created. One is the record. This is the expression rule. This will be created, which is fetching the data from the integration. And this is the integration which will be created. So this is already created, but this is the expression rule which is fetching the data from this integration. Now click on OK. So here you can see, you can refresh it as well to get the latest data. So here only one record is present. So this is the rule which is fetching the data from this integration. Now click on next. Here you can see the source fields, record field name, source field type, and their display name and description. You can select or unselect any one of them. If you don't want to select display any of the field, you can deselect it from here. Here you need to define the primary key. Let's say we give the ID as a primary key and name. Let's say another field. Let's say name is the unique field. Now click on finish. Now that you can see your record type is now configured, click on save button. Now the record type is saved, your configuration is saved now. From here, you can change the expression which is fetching the data and change the source as well. If you click on change source, so currently we are fetching data from the web service. You can change it to any of one of these type of objects, and as well as you can change the expression rule as well. Currently we are using this expression. You can change it to any other expression that will fetch the data. Click on cancel. Now here add relationship. If you want to add some type of relationship to the record type, we can add it here. We will discuss this also in separate session. Now this is the map record fields. Here we can map the source as well as the record field name. So this is a source field name that is from the original source. This is name of the original source field name, and this is the record fields names. And this is a display name which will be visible to the user. And new custom record field. This is if you want to add some custom field, so we can use add it here. This I will also discuss in separate session. It's a very big topic, record type, so I will create different sessions to discuss each one of them. Now this is our data model, so that we have discussed just today, and this is the record list. Record list means whatever the data is being fetched from the web service, it will be displayed here. Data preview, you can preview the data. I mean, 60 rows can be displayed here. You can edit or remove any from the data preview as well. Smart search. Smart search will find the data in the records and documents based on the meaning, not just keywords. So there are different types of smart search options, strict, limited, relaxed. I will also, I will create a different session to discuss these topics as well. Now there is sync option. So you can sync the data if you click on start full sync. That will sync the data from the source. If you want to schedule the syncs, like if you want to give some time, so at that particular time the sync will be scheduled and it will run the sync. And here are different, like if the sync fails, so there are different methods. Recover failed syncs. If a smart service sync or incremental sync fails, automatically sync all the source data. So if any of the smart service sync or incremental sync fails, so it will sync the source data, all source data. If you check this option, skip failed full increment. So if full sync or incremental sync fails, skip and use the previously available data. So in this one, the previously used data will be used. Skip failed smart service. If any smart service fails, then it will skip it and use the previously available data. This is for smart service sync if it fails. This is a rate limit, restrict the number of fetches requests made to the source system when a full sync occurs. And this is the rate by which the number of times the record will fetch the data from the source, number of hit it will make to the source system. That is a rate limit we can define here. Now list, this we have already seen. Like if you click on the list, you will see the data available from the source system. You can edit the list as well. Once you click on edit, you can change the, and click on column, you can change the label, help tool, type, data, like how you want to display it, behavior, when it is shown, export when column is shown. This is when the in the interface when you show the export button to Excel. So if you want to display it, then it will or it will, if you click on only export when, then you will give some condition here. So based on that condition, it will be displayed here in the interface. Now styling method, alignment, weights and background color. So the same way we can adjust each one of these columns. This is initial sorts. If we want to give some empty grid message, that we can give here, and behavior styling, that is about the list, and this is the filters. Here you can see this show search box is clicked, so that means this search will be displayed. And limit search to selected fields. If we want to search from the selected fields or columns also, that we can select from here, and it can be up to 10 fields we can select. Use custom placeholder if you want to give some custom placeholder, like search tutorializes is there, and I will give search tutorials and click on save. So now you will see, just to refresh this page. Now here you can see the placeholder is changed to search tutorials. And there are different filters as well we can create. Like if I create some filter, click on new user filter. Here you can give the name of the filter, label filter, on which fields you want to apply filter to. So we can use that. Visibility, when this will be shown and when it will not be shown. Let's say I want to create one filter on visibility. So my filter name is, let's say, visibility, and label I will give as filter visibility, and on which field I want to give the filter to. Let's say I want to give it to visibility field, and visibility is always, I mean, this means it will always be visible, this filter. And if you click this checkbox, so you just can select multiple options, multiple filters can be selected. And here you can give some options as well. And here is the default options. Let's say I let's create some options. Option value, option 1 value, let's say I give it as 6000. Click on save filter option. Operator I have selected as equal to. Let's say create another option. I'm giving as it name as option 2. Value as, let's say, 4000. And let's say default options I'm giving as option 1. Option 1 is my default option. Click on OK. Click on save. Now refresh this page, we will see the filter here. So here you can see filter visibility. This is the name that we have given. Here you can see filter name is visibility, filter label is filter visibility. And option 1 was default, so that is selected already. If I click on option multiple, I can also select, and if I give only option 2, so there is no, for option 2 the value was 4000, but there is no value in visibility corresponding to 4000. That is why it was showing as blank. So that was about the filter option. Now we have the views. We can create some views here, generate record view, or if you have already configured any view is created, so we can configure it here. And this is a news view, related actions view we can show. Let's say I create generate record view. I will create one record view. Record type will be tutorials. Click on next. Some view name is summary. Rule input will be tutorials. So this is a TA tutorial summary. This is the interface will be created corresponding to it. We can rename it as well and click on generate. Now it is created. So this is the summary view which is created. Now that you can see one of the records is coming. Now let's go to the actions tab. Here we can add some actions. Actions means if you want to update, edit, delete some data, write some data. So we can add some actions here. There are two type of actions: record list actions and related actions. Currently we don't have any process model created, so we will need the process model to configure it here. So I will discuss this in separate session. Now this is a workspace. If you want to display this in process HQ data catalog, so you can click it here. Tempo tab, so we can click it here. Now let's go to security tab. So this is record level security. We can set here. Click on new security rule. So you can create any of the security rules like users found in group, users found in fields, user who can view related records. So we can see in the if we discuss about the first part, user found in groups. So if we select some of the groups, only those groups will be able to see this record type. Users found in fields. So users which are present in these particular fields, if we select any of the fields, can see this record. Users who can view related records. So whatever the related records users can see which are related to this record type can see this record as well. These are different record level security. Now there is field level security as well. In field level security, field level applies to the particular field. Who can see this field? All users who can see the record type, and we can select only users. If we want to like restrict some of the users and give permission to only few users to see this field, we can use this option. Now this is views and action security. There is no action, so currently we cannot set any of the security. This is a performance tab. Here we can see what is the time taken by each of the components in the record type, like record list, what time it is taking, data query and default filters, what time it is taking, user filters, list interface, what type it is taking, and we can improvise it as well. And this is the sync history page. Here you can see when it was synced, like status we can see here, start and time duration, whether it was manual sync or record type save sync. So every time when we save the record type, the data got synced, and who initiated it, number of rows synced, and total record type rows, and total source rows, how many of them. So we can see from here. If the total number of source rows is greater than the total number of synced rows, then one or more sync filters have been applied. Sync filters limit the number of rows synced in the record type. Now click on save. So for now, that's all for this session. We have gone through the record type, how to create the record type through the web service, and we have seen each of these topics. So since it is a big topic, so I will create a few more sessions of record type. So I will show you how to create from different sources, as well as there are different tabs like smart search and how to configure actions. And so I will show you in different sessions all these topics. I hope you are able to understand what we have discussed today. If you have any query or question, please do post in the comment section. I will try to reply you as soon as possible. And also please do like, share and subscribe my channel. That will give me motivation to bring more such videos. Thank you for watching.